Susan in Caldwell, Idaho. Hey, Susan, what's on your mind today?
Hey, I caught your call from the gal in court from northern Idaho yesterday who was talking about politics here in Idaho after the arrest of those 31 at the Pride Parade in Coeur d'Alene. And I just wanted to clarify for you, it is not as bright as this gal is telling you. First of all, in all the national coverage of that arrest of the Patriotic Front, only two stories, NPR and finally on CNN, have alluded to anything like the influx of the right-wingers into our state. It's not only people who are genuine conservatives who want to come somewhere out of, California and go to here or Texas. We are part of what is called the American Redoubt, R-E-D-O-U-B-T, where white evangelicals are going to make the new homeland. It is this new homeland that wants to annex the eastern half of your state.
Right.
And I'm going to go into what happened in our election, but I'd like to mention the police chief at Coeur d'Alene is reporting as of yesterday that half the calls at his department and what the mayor are getting about the arrest, half the calls are death threats, okay?
Yep. And they're doxing the cops, too. Yes.
Oh, that is the new sport in Idaho. They dox everybody over everything. A third of us here in Idaho are Democrats, and we're shut out of the majority primary, the Republicans. They closed their primary in the teens. So every 2 years, I've got to go re-register myself as a Republican so I can have an effect on their primary, so I can try and keep a few recognizable conservatives like our beloved governor in office, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, our governor did win his primary over that right-winger whose name I won't mention. Also,
this is Kevin Stitt, right? Is he your governor? Am I remembering right?
No, Brad Little.
Oh, Brad Little. That's right.
Brad Little.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm mixing up my states.
For Lieutenant Governor, that gal who bankrupted her office in pursuit of her little side interests like CRT examinations, bankrupted her office by losing lawsuits from the press here in this state because she wouldn't let out any information when ordered to do so by the courts. She actually bankrupted the lieutenant governor's office. It's going into the next session with a deficit. It never has happened before. The current Speaker of the House, Scott Bedke, did win in a race for that lieutenant governorship. That's the good news. Down ballot, everything is bleak. Okay, we have a Secretary of State winner. He won by 3 points. He's the only one of three in the field who would admit that President Biden won the election. And the only reason he didn't lose is because the two deniers split each other's votes. Wow. He beat the next contender by 3 points. Our Attorney General, our current Attorney General, Lawrence Wasden, 20-year veteran in the post, refused to join that crazy case that Texas filed for all the other Republican attorneys general to join in and go after Pennsylvania's validation of their election. Yeah. He didn't do that. He went down in defeat and is being replaced by a former House member who's a Freedom Caucus founder. Down ballot. Our House is 33% in the representatives, the right-wingers. They were held in check by the Senate. 50% of the Senate committee chairs went down in this primary.
Wow.
Everything's going to open wide up this next session.
Wow. Susan, thank you.
Bleak.
It is. Thank you for the report. I really appreciate it. We'll be right back.